Okay, good evening, guys. Very good evening to all of you. Yes, till yesterday, we learned about search engine optimization, how it works. We also learned about um, Google Analytics as well, how exactly we can extract data from our SEO efforts from our website. So what kind of report actually is generated in Google Analytics, how to see those reports, right? So we try to learn as much as possible in Google Analytics, right? So today we will move on to social media. So in social media, again, there are a lot of platforms in social media. So we'll try and understand the most important and the most relevant platform for us at this point in time. Okay. So first, we'll try to understand probably the most important platform for you people at this point in time, which will be really helpful in your career, and that's LinkedIn, right? So one thing you have to learn in today's life, if you want to have a successful career, right? So never ignore LinkedIn, right? So LinkedIn is one platform, especially for professionals, which is going to help you a lot. Me personally as well, over the past 6, 7 years, 5 or 6 years, right? So the kind of connection I've been able to make, the kind of work I'm able to produce so just through LinkedIn connections, and it's been huge, right? So LinkedIn is one platform which you should never ignore. So try to understand different things in LinkedIn, and then we will move on to Facebook as well. Try to understand that. Then depending on the kind of time we have, then we will move on to other platforms as well. So these are the two main platforms that are there, because majority of the advertisements today on social media platform is done through Facebook marketplace, Facebook ads itself, right? So and LinkedIn professionally as well, and B2B business, right? So business to business. If your business is your product or services is where you're selling something to another business, and for B2B, LinkedIn is a really good platform for advertisement as well. So try to understand that as well, how to create a page, company page, how to operate it, and all those things. We'll try and understand that. Okay. So I will be sharing the screen. Okay. Just before that, kindly let me know if my voice is audible, guys. Just with an S.
Yes, sir, you are audible.
Audible. Okay. Others, can you just write it in the chat, a few of you all, that will be fine. Yes. Okay, great. Great. All right, so what are we going to see today in the first part of the session? Okay, so we're going to learn about LinkedIn, right? So first thing is how LinkedIn works. So this is very important for us to know and understand, right? So next we are going to go to LinkedIn profile, how to create an effective LinkedIn profile, and what are the information that we should submit there, or what are the options that we should choose, the process of setting up your LinkedIn profile. Then we will see LinkedIn business page. Okay, business page as well, how to create it, and in the end we will have a quick look at LinkedIn ads. So now that you have seen Facebook ads as well, so LinkedIn ads should be very easy for you. It's a simple process. Again, the similar process itself, there's a few changes here and there would be there, so we will try and understand that as well. Okay, so this is how our today's session is going to be. So let's understand how LinkedIn works, right? So I hope you guys, people here in today's session, do you have a LinkedIn profile? Just give me a yes or a no here. Do you have your LinkedIn profile? Do you have LinkedIn account, LinkedIn profile? No, no, no. Okay, I'm getting a lot of no. So it's very important, guys. No matter which year you are on college, no matter what. So it's very important to have a LinkedIn profile and build your connection right from today itself. So after today's session, make sure that you go and build a LinkedIn profile for yourself, and make sure you start connecting with people, so that once you come to the level wherein you're searching for a job, like you're searching for a job, good. People who have LinkedIn, good. You can just have a look what are the information that we need to give in the profile, which is very much important for us. So have a look at it so that you can make changes accordingly, right? So as I was saying, so once you come to a position wherein you are looking for a job, or you're an entrepreneur, you're looking for connections, investments, etc., anything, right? Your connection that you start building now, because I understood this very late in my career. Okay, so I just wish that LinkedIn was there from early 2000, but unfortunately, I wasn't aware of, the kind of um, the kind of push LinkedIn actually gives to your career. I wasn't aware of that, but later I got aware of that, and since then, I mean, LinkedIn has really helped me a lot. Okay, great. So let's just first understand, how LinkedIn works. Okay, so LinkedIn started in 2004, I guess, 2003, 4, something in that date range. Yes. So when it started, the main goal of LinkedIn was to connect professionals. Okay, and so it was simple. So we need to connect professionals, and that's why we needed to we they created this particular platform, right? And slowly, what happened was they step by step they added a few more steps wherein recruiters can actually post their jobs, right? So they can hire people from here, and then slowly they started marketing that you can actually search and apply for jobs directly through LinkedIn as well, right? So that was the evolution of LinkedIn. So first it was just to for professionals to meet up, build connections, chat up, and then it got converted, or it got pushed up to this huge job platform that it is today, right? So how does it work? So it's basic. It's like you people have handled so many complex social media platforms. So it's how LinkedIn works. It's basic process. So what it has, the options, that is very important for us to know. There is a search tab. Okay, right? So there is a search tab here on top. So we'll see what we can search from there. Again, home, your network. So whoever you're networking with, right? So you're connected with that network, you can see jobs if you want to find, and the messages, any notifications. So just like this work and advertise, will come to it a little bit later. Okay, just like any other social media platforms, it's pretty simple to use. But at the same time, you need to understand, if you're a recruiter, then again, you will have your own process of finding it. And if you're a person who is actually searching for a job, right? So that's the main goal of 90% of the people who join LinkedIn nowadays, right? So where you want to search a job, right? So you want to search a job for, let's say, digital marketing intern, right? So basically, you put in the search here, digital, okay, digital marketing intern. So you want to search a job for this. So enter here. Again, you get a lot of options here. Jobs, people, you want to find people who are digital marketing intern. You want to find posts about it, any schools who are any courses for that, events. So all the options are here. All the different filters are here. So if you're looking for a job, then you click on the job. That's it. You get all these different posts that have been done by companies. Okay. And one advantage here is unlike Naukri.com and other job portals which are there, right? So you never really know. There you apply for it, whether it has gone to Naukri portal or it has gone to the recruiter, you never know about it. But here, it will directly go to the company people. So when you create your own company page as well, you can post any kind of jobs you want. So we'll see that when we create our company page as well, right? So you can go ahead and you can have a look at the details here regarding the posting. So what it is about, what they are providing, etc., etc. And you can just click on easy apply and directly your profile. You don't need to upload yes, this profile itself you can download and you can upload it here itself through easy apply LinkedIn profile itself. So LinkedIn profile is the best resume that you can have, right? So LinkedIn profile is the best resume that you can have. No need to go online and create all the resume. So whatever profile you create here, you will see In the end, you can download that in a PDF format and you can send that. That's the best professional resume that anyone can have. Okay. So again, you can see for the jobs, again, you want to edit the filters and everything. So most recent, anytime past month, past week, past 24 hours, you can see that experience level. So your internship, your entry level. So you want to search for that associate, mid senior, director, executive level. Again, the companies, any particular companies you want to search for, if that company is posting for this particular this job description, then you can search for those companies. And job type as well. Do you want full-time, part-time, contract, volunteer, internship? You can also look for that. Here is also important thing after COVID, on-site, remote, hybrid. So remote jobs also, a lot of remote jobs sitting from home. If you want to do a digital marketing intern, that also you can search. So if I just select this one, and as you can see, there are 117 results that are there. Okay. So there are totally 117 results that are there. So not audible. There might be some error with your network. Just try and reset once. Okay. So hopefully people, I'm audible to you. Okay. So remote, as you can see, 117 results are there. Remote work from home you can do as a digital marketing intern as well. So you can go and apply here as well, right? So easy apply. So what happens is some companies have easy apply where directly you can apply, and some companies have you need to, they have a button here just like that, where if you click, you will go to their website and you have to apply it there, right? So you can, if you want to just see easy apply jobs here, then you can just select this and you will get those options, right? So majority of the times, this is the tab that you will be here in, right? So, and just like that, it's not only about searching for jobs or anything, it is also about building connections as well. So basically, that's also very important for us once you create your LinkedIn profile, right? So what happens is, uh, okay, right, right. So I want to start building connections. So as you can see, if I go to my network here, okay, so there is, okay, so if I go to my network here, right? So as you can see, here, okay, just now I guess I have received this request here. Okay, so if you go here, this is where you will see all your requests. Okay, so you will see the number of connections you have been able to make. This is from your phone contacts itself. This many contacts are there, and if they are present, you can directly send them requests as well. So all the options you will be able to see here, right? So what happens is, will you automatically be able to, okay, will you automatically be able to grow your connections? No. Okay, if you just create your profile and if you just wait for it, right? So whoever has sent it, later I will accept it. Okay. Don't feel otherwise, right? So here, as you can see, if you feel that automatically your connections will grow, no, it is not going to grow. If you just sit back and say that people are going to send me connection requests, no. You have to grow your connection request considerably, okay? So that, it is kind of a viral effect, right? So it is kind of a connection, what effect do we call it? Okay, so I connect to an individual, and that individual's connection will see my profile, will be able to see my profile as well, because they both are connected. So he'll also be able to see my profile. So he'll send me connection request. So then again, the connection grows, the hierarchy grows in that way, right? So that's why you have to starting build your connections. You have to at least make sure you get more than 500 connections at least. Okay, so more than 500 connections at least, then you can expect a few connections coming back your way, people sending you connections. Okay, so how does this work? So whoever you want to connect, so make sure that you select your niche first. Okay, so my niche is digital marketing trainer. I'm a digital marketing trainer or just a trainer. So I'll just type in digital marketing trainer. So I will click on enter. Here I will select people. First I selected jobs. Now I will select people here. I just want people, right? So as you can see, there are so many people who are connected to my niche. Okay. So what I do is I'll just send them connection requests. It's connect, 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 right? But at the same time, there is some issues as well here, right? So you cannot send a lot of connections at the start. Okay. You'll be just able to send around 5%, 3 to 5% of the connections that you have. Let's say you have 1,000 connections, then you will be able to send only 20, 30 connection requests. So at the start, probably you will be able to send around 10, 15. At the start, it gives some option, some leeway to you. So you will be able to send around 10, 15 connection requests every day. So once you send a connection request, it doesn't mean that all of them will connect with you. Okay, it doesn't mean that all of them will connect with you. So what you need to do is just send those requests, wait for a day. Okay, so every day we are sitting in our balcony or in our sofa, or I mean we all take our mobile phones to the washrooms, right? So we're sitting there browsing. So what my request is, so if you have a LinkedIn profile, just go there, open it, and it will take hardly 30 seconds or 1 minute for you to send out 10, 15 connection requests. So out of those 10, 15, let's say you send out 100 connection requests in a week, maybe 30, 40 of them will be accepted. Okay. Or sometimes if it's if you're lucky, 50 connection requests will be accepted. Then again, you follow the process. You follow the process. So then at the end of, let's say, 3 months or the end of 6 months, you would have seen that your connection would have grown to 500 or 1,000. Okay, so there is nothing like if you grow a connection, you'll get some money. No, but your whatever you do, your profile will get highlighted to a lot of people. That is what we need. Okay, once that connection is growing, right, your profile is going to get highlighted to a lot of people, and that's why increasing your connection is very, very important. So you can just type in here your niche, whoever you want to connect with, right? So it's not that I'm a digital marketing, I just connect with digital marketing trainer. No, I'll connect with, let's say, CEOs of companies, I'll connect with different managers of companies, right? So HR, especially HR people as well. If I'm looking for a job, I'll try to connect with as many HR of a particular company, of a particular niche of companies, right? So I will try to connect with as many people as possible. So the reason being is, so more the connections, your profile is going to get more traction. Okay. So this is one thing apart from the job. This is how you can increase your connection. So you will see that first I used to 3, 4 years back, I used to send out a lot of connection requests. It's been almost a year and a half, almost 2 years now. Since then, I have not sent any connection request from my end. So whatever connection request I get it usually in this way, right? So I'll go to their profile, I'll check them out, and then I'll see the profile. And if I feel that yes, I need to connect with them, then I will connect with the individual. So maximum I will connect because they also would have put a lot of effort, and some international connection request which sounds a little bit shady, some it looks like a bit of scam or something like that, then I decline those requests. Okay, great. So these are the two things, searching for a job as well as networking, right? So building your network. So this is very important for us. Okay, now coming to the profile part. So this is how basic LinkedIn works, and this is how you need to work on LinkedIn. And posting as well, right? So when you are doing posting, again, content on LinkedIn. So just some. Okay, so when you're posting on LinkedIn as well, it's not under. Please try and understand. It's not Facebook, your typical social media platform, not a Facebook or a Instagram, right? So here people are looking for valuable content. Okay, a content which can add value to them. So if they are reading something here, so as you can see, how often do Pinterest marketing seriously? How often do you take Pinterest marketing seriously, right? So if I'm a marketing person, so I will read this because this might add some value to my knowledge, right? So it might add some additional inputs. It might give some additional inputs to me. So all these people who you see, Okay, the contents that they are creating is the kind of content which is adding some kind of value, and the kind of, like, likes, comments, everything that you get. And like, in this way your profile also will is going to get highlighted a lot. Okay, so this is again one more thing that you have to understand is when you're adding value to the content, that is when you are going to get a lot of traction here. Okay, so that's again one more important thing that we need to understand, right? So again, adding content, so make sure you add a lot of value. Now coming to the second part. Okay, this is the most important part, LinkedIn profile. Okay, so here you have to make sure there is no room for like, laziness here, right? You have to provide all the informations that you can here. Okay, you have to provide. It's not like, oh, this information I won't provide, that information. No, all the information, and in very much detailed format you have to provide those information. Let's just look at the profile here. Okay, right. So here profile, if you have a look at it, right? So the first things first that you need to concentrate on when it comes to LinkedIn profile. So I had a background image. Recently I removed it. So I need to add some more background image, your photo as well as your background. So look, I am a contractor, so I work majorly as a freelance trainer itself, right? So basically, for me, when it comes to profile photo, there are two things. It is not too casual. At the same time, it is not too professional as well, right? So you need to be very much aware of that fact, especially when you're starting out. Okay, so once you have made it, once you, like, have got what you actually want out of this, then you can play around with it. But at the start itself, you have to make sure the photos that you add in your profile as well as the background, it should be very professional. Okay, don't use bright colors, especially in the background. Don't use bright flashy colors there. Right, so if you want to write a quote or anything in the background, you can do that, quote by any famous individual or anything. And the photo that you add, make sure that you are like, it's a professional looking photo. So, I mean, I don't need to describe you people how exactly a professional looking photo works. Okay, so that's the first step, that's the first thing that you need to understand, right? So the next one here is, as you can see, the pen part here. So this is the editing part, right? So this is where you can add a lot of information when you're creating LinkedIn. It will ask you for these information, then you can give as much as you can at the start. Then once you come back to your this one home page, when it gets you to your home page, then you can go back to your profile, click on the left hand side here, and then you can add anything extra you want to add, edit and add that, right? So the next one is the profile. This is what is visible to everyone. Okay, this is the main title. This title is what is visible to everyone. Okay, so if I just type in here digital marketing trainer, so if I open this one, so as you can see, right, so what exactly is visible mainly is name and the title here, right? So if you want anyone to contact you for any job, for any work or anything, this is what they are looking at. Okay, so digital marketer, corporate trainer, freelance digital marketer, whatever it is. So this is very important for us. Okay, about us section also, it's not it won't be visible that much. So this is the title which you have to make sure you get it right. So whatever the keywords, if you are looking for a certain kind of a job, okay, a certain kind of a position, so make sure you put that in your title, that is your particular title. It means that people who are searching for those, the people who with those particular titles, they will be able to see your details. Okay, so this is one thing you have to be very careful about. So you can edit those. Here you can click on edit, and you will get all different options what you can select from. Okay, so as you can see, your first name, last name, any additional name you can put it if you want, right? So here again, pronouns he, she, this is not required for us, so we can just leave it. This one, gender pronouns. This headline is there, right? This headline, Okay, so this is very important for us. Digital marketing consultant and trainer, training content creator. So this is very important for us. Current position and all. So what do we want to display there? Again, current position. I will come to that a bit later in our different profile section. Okay, and here, as you can see, industry. Add your industry as well. So because people also search with industry as well as an option, not only by the profile name but also and with an industry saying if that person has worked in that particular industry or not, that's also very important. And your education details as well, which is automatically taken. So once you add your education details, it will be automatically taken here. So you need to select this. Okay, so otherwise it will be just like this and it won't display. Okay, so you have to select this, right? So your location as well, this is also important for people who are searching for a candidates from that particular city. So they would want, if you don't put the city address here, they'll be confused where you are. Are you in Bangalore? Are you in Kolkata? Are you in Delhi? Are you in Mumbai? So they will be confused. So make sure that you add the city address as well. Okay. So here later after this, you can just click on save and everything will be saved here. Okay. So as you can see, these are the details that I've given. You can also give your contact details as well. So as you can see, these are my contact details that I have given here. Okay. So people who want to give your contact details, don't say that I won't share my phone number and things like that. No, don't be a fool. So make sure you you give out your phone number, give out your email ID, right? So this is where you can directly get calls from recruiters. Okay. Right. So here, this is the profile section at the start. Okay. So here again, as you can see, there is something known as open to. This is also very important for us, right? So if I click on open to, hiring, share that you are hiring and attractive, qualified, provide showcase services you offer so new clients can discover you. So providing services. So if I select this, okay, tell us about your services. Just 1 second. Okay. Okay, here as you can see, guys, open to again. If you are a service provider company, you can click continue and give the details. This is not needed for us now. What is needed is, as you can see, open to work here. Okay, open to work, see all details. This is very important, right? So here I will edit the details. So whatever details is required here, you have to give those details as well, right? Edit the details. So whatever job titles you are looking at, right? So training specialist, instructor, content developer, content director, digital marketing consultant. So you can give up till 5 different job titles so that this will act as a keyword, right? So if someone is checking for a content developer, then he'll be able to discover your profile because you are looking for that position. Okay, they are looking for that position. So that's very important. So job titles, again, these acts as a very crucial keyword. So make sure that you input these details as well. Okay, workplaces here. So what do you want exactly? On-site, hybrid, remote. So you can select all the things, all 3 things. That's not a problem. Your job locations, which location you want. If you want multiple locations, please select that, because if someone is searching for content developer, even if you are open for other locations as well, if you have not inputted your location here, your preferred location, then here again, people looking for content developer Mumbai, they won't be able to see your profile because you have given only Bangalore here. Okay, so make sure you add those details as well. Okay, so start date immediately. I'm actively applying, so you can add that as well. So job types, how do you want it? Like full time, contract, part time, temporary. So you can also select whatever suits you. Okay, so once this is done, you can just save it. Okay, save it. Great. So add it to your profile. So changes have been made. Okay, so if you are hiring any particular candidates or anything, so you can just get started here. So whatever the requirement is, whatever it is, so you can just get click here and you can post your job. So people will be able to apply for that job. Okay, great. So this is the first section, and this is the profile section. In profile section, once you open a new account, you won't have so many sections. Okay. So probably you won't have your about section here. Okay. So if you come, experience section is there, then education, license, certification, skills, languages, organizations, interest. So a lot of sections are there, which you probably would not have once you open the account when you're the new user. So add a profile section. So whichever section, all these section, as you can see, has already been added here. Okay. So as you can see, these sections have already added education. So whatever sections has not been added, whatever sections you would need to add, like, license certification, courses, so all these sections which you actually would want to add. So make sure you click on that. So what are the sections which are very much needed for us? Okay. Messaging, which one? What is messaging? I didn't get you. Where did you see messaging? This one. Okay, right below this one on top, messaging. Are you talking about this, Kumar? Yes. Okay, this is messaging. If you want to directly message any of your connections, you can directly message. So as you can see on top here, as you can see, so many messages and everything. So whoever is in your connection, this one, they can directly select it. Okay. Yeah. I'll tell you industry if we are fresher, what to write and everything. So I will come to that. Okay. Right. So industry, right. So if we come here, obviously you wouldn't have any work experience. Then what you do? Okay. Well, then what you do in experience part, whatever the projects you have done in your college, right? So whatever the projects you have done in your college, any extra, like, activities you have done in your college, extracurricular activities that you have done in your college, that you add here. Okay. So you're a fresher, obviously. So once you get a first job and then you start building your profile, people will know you're a fresh, want to know. I mean, in your 3 years of college, what you have done, in your 4 years of college, what exactly have you done, right? So what kind of projects you have done, right? So any certifications that you have done extra. So all those things they would want to know as well. Okay, so we'll come to that one by one. Okay, so add the profile sections, and what are the profiles, what different profiles section that you should add. Okay, so we will see that as well. Okay. So this messaging, as I said, you can just find anyone here from your connection and you can directly message them as well. Okay, great. So if I just come here, analytics also you will see 30 people views, 336 any post that I did. So 366 post impressions, 34 search appearances. So 34 people have searched for my profile, 30 people have viewed that profile. So basically those options you will get. Okay, great. Now coming to the section, this is the about section. Okay, experience, as you can see, this is the about section. This is also very important, right? So the first thing after the title, what they are going to see is brief about you. Okay, so what you're about. So what some people do is they like a kind of a essay thing here itself in the about section. So rather than doing that, that works sometimes. I'm not saying that's bad. That works sometimes, but sometimes when people with less patience are looking for, they don't want to go through all those things, right? So in brief, in just 10-20 seconds read, they just want to know what you're about. In that, they'll be able to connect whether you're the individual whom they are actually looking for. Okay, so that's also important, right? So about section, I mean, just keep it as crisp as you can in your resume. Remember, you write on top, like, looking for an opportunity to work in a company, to learn, etc., etc. You learn that, right? Again, you can go online, you'll get beautiful, like, write-ups like that, especially for freshers. You can choose any one of them, edit it accordingly, your name or any extra things you would want to add that as well. So you can come and you can put it in your about section. So don't keep it too, I have seen people just writing 1 or 2 lines. No, don't keep it too short as well, but don't keep it too long as well. There is no set words or characters that we need to use, these many words or these many characters. But if you, like, keep it brief, at the same time it's not too long, at the same time you are explaining everything that you need to explain about yourself, then this is more than enough for you. So this is the first section that we need to have compulsorily. Okay. Now coming to the part of experience section. As I said, if you are a fresher, again, obviously you wouldn't have any experience as such in working in companies, but at the same time you have experience studying, right? For 3 years, 4 years, you have studied in college. You would have participated in a lot of fests. You have conducted a lot of activities, events. So whatever it is, right? So make sure you put that down in the experience part as well. Okay. So here in the experience part, there will be certain things which details which you won't be able to provide. So let's say this is the experience part. So this is again different experience details that I have given here, but make sure you give all the possible details required, not in the about section, but in the experience section. So this is where he wants to know, more about you, all the details possible about the work that you have done. So make sure give all the details possible in each and every experience section that you write down. Okay, so experience section again, it's simple. If I edit this, as you can see, this would be your title for that particular experience for that company. What did you work as? Employment type also is there. Okay, so you can select from that as well. Part-time, self-employed, internship, trainee, you can select that as well. Anything, see anything like self-employed or like a trainee, you can select for your college. This one as a fresher. Okay, so for 3 years you worked as that. I mean, you want to share your experience. Here, company name again, it's again, as you can see, it's not compulsory. Okay, company name is compulsory. Title is compulsory. It has a hashtag, asterisk here. So employment type also is not necessary. So you can just keep it as please select itself. So whatever is not required, then you can just keep it as it is, right? So location is important. Again, keep that start date, end date. So start when you started the college, when you ended the college, you can give that date. Okay, so as you can see, industry, just you can put in a lot of options comes. So education you can put in, and you can put the description as well. So this is for freshers, unless and until they get the job, right? So basically, that's what you can do. Profile headline as well. So this is what I want my profile headline to be as well. The same headline as this one. So once you provide it here, it will automatically take it here, profile headline. So, and skills as well. This is very important. What is the skills, top 5 skills that you used in this particular role, right? So for colleges, usually you'll use teamwork, like you creative or something like that. So let's say teamwork, as you can see, team building, teamwork is there. So whatever skills you used accordingly, make sure that you put in those details here as well. Okay. So here, training and development. So I've added this, for example. So I'll add a skill. Okay, right. So this I will add, right? So you can just save it. Just like that, you can create, as you can just click on a plus sign. If I have new experience, like in the past 2 years, if I've done anything, then I'll just click on the plus sign and create a new experience tab here itself. So on the account of the dates that you give, okay. So as you can see, this was in October 2010, March 2011. This was 2011 to November 12, again 12 to 17, depending on the dates, it will sort it out. The structure will sort it out itself, okay, depending on the dates that you have given. Okay, so again, this is also a very important part, which is experience. Okay, so give all the details, make sure whatever you write here, don't leave it blank. A lot of people just give this detail and the date and this just leave the description part. Don't leave it blank, just give as much as information as you can. Okay, so that is the experience part. So the section about section and experience section is a must. Okay, then comes your education section. This is also a must. Not a lot of people today look at exactly education once you're experienced. But once you're a fresher, this is again the first thing that they're going to look at. So where you have studied, from what you have studied. So education also, you can edit, you can add any further education that you have done, you can do that. Okay. So usually for freshers, it's like, school, college, and graduation. For experienced people, again, if you are sending up a profile, you just send like, your latest education. So if you are like, MBA would be your last like, graduation that you did. So that will be the last, that will be the only thing that I will be showing in my profile. So when I download the profile, so that's the only thing that I will be showing in my profile. But for freshers, all the educations are important, right? So here, license and certifications, as you can see, I have not updated anything. It is already expired, as you can see here. Yes, yeah, 2020. So all 7 licenses and certifications. So all the certification, Google certification, any other certification that you take, right? So those certifications you can come and add here. This is also important. If a profile, if a company, a person is looking for an experienced candidate, right? So that uh, certifications will add a little bit of more boost kind of a thing, especially for that individual who is looking for a certain like, certain like, qualified individual, right? So license and certifications, this is again a very important section that you have to make sure that you add, right? So you can go online, you can take like, Google Ads certifications as well. Tomorrow we'll cover that, how you can take Google certification quickly. 5 minutes we will see how you can do that. So you can, once you finish that, it's not easy to finish, but still, once you finish that, it's like, you can just take those certifications and add those certification. It will just ask for credential ID. So once you give the credential ID, it will automatically take it in your LinkedIn. Okay. So this certification you can take. So license and certification is one more tab that you need to add. And one more tab you need to add is skills. This is very important. Okay. People, this not only is important for people coming to your profile and having a look at your profile, but also it is very important. It acts as a very important keyword match as well, right? So this skills that you add everywhere, then people who are looking for certain individuals with certain traits, with certain qualifications, then again skills plays a very important role. So add your skills here. Okay, so these are the skills that I have added completely, right? So you can also add multiple skills as well. So you can just add this, add it, and just you can type it here. It will show here, and then you can just select it and save it. Okay, so you can add multiple skills as well. Okay, so this is also very important skills. Languages, again, like, if you know German, French, you want that to be highlighted. Okay, so make sure you add it here in your about section as well. So those kind of skills where you know foreign languages and something, this one which is in high demand now. So if you know that, so mention it in about us, add a little bit that in your experience section as well, and make sure that in your languages also you add those as well, right? So because that acts as a keyword. At the same time, if someone is looking for anyone with that particular language skill set, again they will be able to like, find you very easily. Okay, so these are the sections that you need to like, add, and other sections are also there, which is very important for us. Let's have to look at that, those sections as well. Okay, here core sections, everything we have added, and recommended sections. Here there is something known as add recommendations. Okay, so here personal request, search for people. So if you want to send any recommendations to anyone, okay, so recommendations in the sense you want to ask for recommendations from anyone, right? So I want to ask recommendations from, okay, okay, so this individual. So I'll just add this individual. Okay, so then I will click on continue. Okay, okay, so here I will set up everything. Okay, so relationship is there. So how am I, like, managed to me directly? So was she my boss? Like, was she my subordinate? So those options I'm gonna give here. Okay, position at that time. So whatever the position I was at, so this was my position. So here, hi Pooja, would you write me a recommendation, please? So I will click on send here. So once I get click on send, recommendation will go back to her. Okay, so then a notification will go back to her wherein she can write the recommendation. This is also very important. Let's assume your managers, your subordinates are able to give you really good recommendations, right? So a person coming in from other company, coming into your LinkedIn profile, if he is able to see those recommendations, then that will hold you in a really good stead. Okay. So this is also important. Ask for recommendation. So add this as well. Discard changes. Yes, discard changes to my this one. Okay. Nation. Okay. Okay. Yes. Okay. So let's see if I've missed out on anything. Okay. Right. So license, add courses. Okay, any particular course name, any particular course that you have taken, for example, online Coursera or any particular course that you have taken, so you can add that as well. Okay, so the course related to any particular job at that point in time, you can add that as well. So courses are also a section that you can add. Okay, so additional, okay, any volunteer experience as well. So if you are volunteered anything, anywhere for any NGOs, any companies, like, for free, you have done some work. So that will also add a little bit of boost for people looking. So the main goal here is to add as much information as possible, right? So any patents or any book you have written or any articles you have written for any publication. So you want to add that any patents that you have of your own that you have created, any patents, you can add that. Any projects, like, in your college you have done project, obviously in experience also you'll add, and you will add particularly in projects as well. Any honors or awards you have, like, won in college, like best students, best sports person or anything, right? So please add that as well. Test scores and all, it's not required for us. Languages, organizations, causes, everything we have seen. Okay, languages and organizations, so obviously we have seen that as well. Okay, so make sure you add all the details which are required. At the same time, if you are able to give that detail, so make sure that it is there in your profile section. Okay. So if you want to message anyone or anything who is in your contact, as I said, you can just go to messaging and you can just type in their name and you can do that. Okay, great. Right, so you can just go to messaging and then you can just connect with them directly and you can do that. Now if you want to connect with someone, again there are different ways you can connect with someone. So if I just okay, so as you can see, individuals, right? So again, for some people, okay, for some people I can actually connect directly. I can just click on this one. Okay, no matter, I'll just connect with this individual, right? So I have sent the connection request. As you can see, I can add a note as well. If you want to add, this looks good. Like, if you want to add a note in his personal message, it will go like, hi, thanks for connecting or something like that. Right. So I will click on send. Okay. Just send this. Okay. How the note would be. Okay. So I will just show you live example. Just a few days back, I received from this. Okay, okay. Anything from Pure, I guess. Okay. Okay, so like this, I will receive connection request I received from this individual, and this individual, once I connected, he had this message. Okay, I hope you're doing great. I am this individual. Okay, this one, this one, this one. So kind of sales pitch he is doing, right? So kind of a sales pitch that he is doing at this point in time, right? So you want to send a note as well, a directly message, you can actually do that as well, right? So you can directly connect it, and if this message is that you want to actually connect with this individual, okay, you want to really connect with this individual, but at the same time you are not able to just follow, is that you want to send him a message or something, you can just open his profile. Okay, you can open his profile. As you can see, message here is locked here. If I just click on that, it's not there. But for some people, this message would be open. Okay, so just directly you can click on message and you can send them the message. Okay, so here again, if you want to save their profile, again you want to connect with them directly as well. From here you can click on connect with them, or you can directly send a message if that's available, or you want to connect with them, connect option will also come here as well. Okay, so you want to save any particular individual's profile, then you go to that individual's profile and click on more and just save to PDF. Okay, just save to PDF and their profile will be saved. Okay, to your phone or to your uh, desktop. Now, how you can save your profile? So that's also important for us. So I'll go back to my profile. Okay, I'll go back to my profile. Here I will go to more, and here I will save to PDF. So once I click on save to PDF, this you can only do in desktop. In mobile, this option doesn't come where you can directly download it into your mobile. It was not there till yesterday, but I'm not sure today if they have added it. So if I go to folder, if I just open this, okay, so this is how the profile is going to look like. Okay, so this is the best resume that anyone can have, professional, clean resume that anyone can have in today's market. Okay. So all the details, right? So right from my skills, the languages, my contact details, my LinkedIn profile as well, if they want to directly come there, my summary, my about us, my experience, right? So all the details are there in this profile. So we need not create resume again and again, go in your Microsoft Word, edit the resume. No, you all you need to do, you need to add any experience, just come here, add experience. Once you have added the experience, just go here and download PDF. Okay, download save to PDF free of cost. So pay save to PDF, and you can want. Okay, so this is save your profile. Now public profile. This is important, right? So as you can see, my public profile here is linkedin.com /in, and my name, complete name, Mayur Hatwar, complete name is there. So if you look at your profile once you start, it will not be this way. It will have some dash. It will have some of the other characters, special characters in between here. Okay, so you need to change that. Why? Because if someone is searching by my name, okay, I need to be directly I need to be directly found there. Okay, so I need to be directly found there, right? So that's important for me. So that's why it acts as a keyword. My name acts as a keyword. So I'll just click on you click on edit public profile and URL. So as you can see, edit public profile and URL. So click on that, edit public profile, and here you can see edit your custom URL. Okay, so you would have that some other name. I mean your name along with the some other special characters and other words and everything will be there. You can just click on edit here and you can just type in your name. Okay, your complete name. If it is not taking, if it's saying that someone else has it, just try to edit it a little bit here and there. Add to add a your favorite number or anything at the end, but make sure that your whole name is there. Okay, so from right till this start, it's together, so that if someone is searching, you need to be found, right? So that's one thing, right? So that's how. Then click on save whatever changes you make. So these are the few things that is very important that we take care of to have a very effective profile. Okay, right. So these are the organic things, profile, and this is how you need to search for jobs, your networks, and this is how you can start off with the LinkedIn. So now coming to the part of companies, okay, company with LinkedIn, right? So when you have a company, when you're handling a company, so how do you handle, how do you create a page? How do you promote that company, right? So what are the different options that you are going to get there, right? So that's also important. We will go through that as well. Okay, so it's already 8. So we will just, what we'll do is we'll just take a 10 minutes break. So once we come back, we're going to continue with that. Okay. Okay, great. So we're gonna uh, continue from where we left off. Okay, I'm gonna share the screen. Okay, so the next step is creating a company page, right? So you want to market for your company, or you have your own company which you want to set up in LinkedIn, right? So you want to hire people at the same time. You want to do B2B marketing as well. So LinkedIn is, as I said at the start, it's one of the best places, especially for B2B marketing. So how can you do that, right? So on the right hand side here, you will have something like this, right? So here, if you scroll down, here you will have an option of create a company page. Okay, here Rubik's cube you will have on top. So if you just scroll down, you will have something as a create a company page. So all you need to do is click on that, right? So here, what do you want to create? It will ask you education institution, showcase page, sub pages associated with an existing page or a new company page. So you're going to just select a company page. Right. So you're here, you're going to give all the details required, name of the company, unique LinkedIn address. You want to add a unique LinkedIn address, you can add that as well. Your website address, if you have a website, that's very good, right? So because people coming and searching about a company, they can just directly come here and they can go through your website. Again, this is also one of the ways link building. Remember, social signals. We spoke about it. So we need to promote our website everywhere we can, right? So we need to promote it everywhere we can. So that's also one thing we need to add. Industry, what industry your company belongs to, and this also acts as a keyword for us, right? So because if someone is looking for a work in certain industry, like a really good talent, he is looking for a work in education industry, and you're in education industry, so any particular work he's looking for, he will be able to find your company, right? So that's important for us. Organization size as well. So this is also important for people to know, like, if they want to do business with you, right? So if your organization size is really big, then please make sure that you surely provide the details. Even if it's small, also startup, also not a problem. 0 to 1, 2 to 10, 11, 50, not a problem. So organization size also helps people to understand how big your company is. Organization type also, public company, private company, self-employed company, sole proprietorship, you can select that, right? So logo, very important. Okay, so your logo is very important here. So make sure. So that is why we learned content marketing at the start. You need to have all the collaterals. Remember, collaterals ready with you, right? So your logo and everything, so that you can use it everywhere. Okay, not only on your website but also on all the social media pages, so LinkedIn, Facebook, any pages that you create, company pages that you create, you have to make sure that you add your logo there. Any tagline of your company, add that, and later you can just verify this, and then you can create a page. So once you do that, your page will be created and you will have the preview here on the right hand side. Your logo will come here, your company name will come here, your tagline will come here, and any industry that you are specific, that will come here. So I just add it. So I will just add my name here. Uh, there is an existing but unclaimed page with this name. Use the page to claim it or edit the URL above. Okay. My I'll just type this one. Okay. Great. So website address, I'll just just to give you an idea how does it look. Okay. So I'm not going to create this page. Already page is created. So we'll do that later. Education, primary, just education. Okay, great. Organized size, let's say 11 to 50. Uh, so it's a public company. Uh, add a logo. So tagline, just add it there. Right, so I verify that and then I will create a page here. Right, so on the right hand side, as you can see, all the details will be shown here. Okay, so I don't want to create the page now. I'll just go back. Just go back here, right? So already have a few pages here. So I'll just take you through how the page looks, what are the details that in a page you need to again provide for your own benefit. At the same time, how you can increase the connection followers to your page as well. So I'm sure that people who are using LinkedIn already, they might be getting a few notifications now. People sending them requests to like a particular company page, right? So basically, how to do that, we will see that as well, right? So here there is this one page that we had created long time back, right? So as you can see here, as you can see, this is how it looks. So you can add a cover image as well to make it look beautiful. Left hand side, you can add the logo that you added and all the details that you have provided. You'll get it, and the number of followers also that you have here. You will be able to see this. So anything edit you would want to make, you can just edit this page. Any share with anyone? Do you want to share the page? Share in a post, send in a message. You can send it in a message to any particular individual. Just type in a name here, your connections, your personal connections would come out here. So I'll just type in this name. Okay, so as you can see, these are my connections that are there. I can directly send in a message to them as well. Okay, so this is edit page. There they can come have a look at the page. They can follow if they want, right? So if I want to view as a member, this I'm viewing as an admin. As you can see, this is an admin. So if I want to view as a member, so I'll just click on view as a member. And for any outsider who is coming, not a member or not an admin, now who is not an admin, if he is coming to the page will look something like this, right? So not a lot of details are there for us, right? So we'll just go and okay. So regularly. So posting is something that you can do simultaneously in on social media platforms, right? So in your LinkedIn, in your Facebook, in your Quora account, so all these you can just whatever professional post you have, make sure it is professional post again, not Facebook post. Obviously, you cannot come here and do it if it's not a professional post. If it's something fun you are sharing, so don't do that here on LinkedIn a lot. So if it's passing on a certain kind of message, that's not a problem. But if it's just for fun, then LinkedIn is not a place where you need to do that. Okay. Here again, as you can see, if I scroll down here, so you get all the details here. If you're creating any events, this is also one very good option that LinkedIn has, right? So if you scroll down here, you have something known as events here. So you can create a event as well. Right? So you can upload a cover image for the event. I'll just upload an image just to show you people, right? So here, this is in this one. Okay, apply. Then I will give all the details. Organizer details is there. So what is the event type? Okay, so people who are following you can share it in your personal account as well, where you have 4,000, 5,000 connections. All right, most of the people will be able to see that as well. So online event is there. So let's say I do digital marketing, demo session. Okay, so I want to create an event. So this time zone I will select start date and end date, same 1 hour demo session I want to have. Like, so any external event links, like in your website or your Zoom link, right? You can give your Zoom link and ask people to click on this link so that they'll be able to directly come to your online event. Okay, so you want to use a registration form also, you can use a LinkedIn registration form. And here you have to give your company's privacy policy, this one, right? So in your website, you're going to have a privacy policy page. So that link, that domain link of that particular page, like this, you will get something for that particular page. You can come and you can just give it. This is compulsory here. Okay. So here again, description about the event. So what you're going to cover in the demo session and the speakers as well. So who are the speakers? You can just type in their name. So this is a speaker. So who are the various speakers? Multiple speakers are there. So you can just come here and give those details as well. Okay. So events also works really well here more than on Facebook. in LinkedIn, if you have good enough connections, right? If you have a lot of connections, then you will be able to create a lot of buzz through your events. Okay, now if your the one way to grow your this one is, as you can see, 250 out of 250 credits are available. Okay, so sending each invitation requires one credit. When you invite is accepted, the credit is returned. Each month pages are granted invitation credits shared by all admins. Credits do not roll over. So every month you are going to get 250 credits. That is 250 invitations you can send. Invitations in the sense invite for them to follow your page. Okay, every month just 250 you are going to get. So to do that, in order to do that, so obviously over a year, so you will get around 3,000. So continuously, if you're doing, then if one person has accepted, then again his connection will be shown. There is a possibility organically he'll be shown the details of our company page, so he might end up following. So that kind of a viral effect it can have. So make sure you utilize all these 250 credits. Okay, you can just click on invite connection. So you can search by name. So I want to invite this individual. So just like that, you can just send it across. Okay, you can just select these individuals and just click on invite, and then invitations will be sent to them. So the success ratio of this invitation is anywhere around 25-30%. So out of 100 people you send the invite to, maybe around 25-30 people will accept your invitation. Okay. So here, so if I have anyone remaining, this one location, company, just give me a second. Okay, great. Right. So that's one thing. Again, you have to do month on month. You have to make sure that 250 credits are available. Make use of these credits. Okay, as LinkedIn also said that. So make sure that you send it to personal connections so that you will get the best output out of it. Okay, so make sure that that is done so that the percentage is increased from that 20, 25, 30% to 40%, 50%, so that your credits are not wasted. Okay, here again, you can come to products, any products or services you are selling. So you can just add a product, your product name you can add, and you can save that product as well. Okay, so again, content, any content that you have created or shared till now. So trending articles, everything it will come. So what are the contents you are interested in, or whatever you have been reading. So all the options are going to come here. Now analytics, visitors, you'll get a lot of details here. You can export this as well to see how you've been working and how the progress report is. So if you're working for any client, so this is the kind of report that you are going to send it to that client. Right? So you're going to send it across to him, saying that this is how we have done, this is these many page views, these many unique visitors have come to our LinkedIn page, right? So through our LinkedIn page, these many people have gone to our website. That we will get to know in our Google Analytics, right? So all the visitors demographics as well, we will get to know. So most of the details it gives us here in our analytics. So the date range also we can select, and followers analytics also, how many people are following us, all the demographics, I mean all the details you are going to get here. And obviously your activity, personal activity, whatever is there. Say no page activity is there, so you want to add jobs, posts, shares, any post you want to create, right? So you can come and you can create here. Okay, so here these are the options that a particular page actually gives you. Okay, so Invite post impression, custom button. Right, 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 right. So your dates, content, anything I missed? No, right? So again, coming to admin tools here. So invite connections, the same options, create an event, right? So a lot of options are provided here. Yeah, advertise. We are going to get to that. Yes, we are going to get to that, Ranjit, in a bit. Okay. Right. So again, a lot of options is there. If you want to deactivate the page, you can just deactivate the page as well. Post a free job. Again, you want to post a free job, you can just go here and you can post a job. Okay, so this we have to sign into this along with our password and this one, and we can give the details of the job, right? Job description, title of the job, so all the options we can get, right? So now coming to the part of advertise here. Okay, right? So as you can see, I will come back home. So usually advertisement, we get it here on top on the right hand side, but for some people, you might get it here. Okay, so you will have it here. Visit more LinkedIn products is there. In this product part, you will have advertise. Both are the same. It's available here. It will be available there. So you just click on advertise. So once you click on advertise, if you are new to LinkedIn, it will ask you to set up an account first, right? So it will ask of a few details from your end, okay, and then it will ask which page do you want to connect to that advertisement account, right? So once you connect the particular page to the advertisement account, that page will be visible here, okay, that page will be visible here. Now looking at the hierarchy of this particular campaign manager. So LinkedIn, we call it as campaign manager. Okay, so LinkedIn, we call it as campaign manager. Hierarchy is accounts. Under accounts, you can have multiple campaigns, and under campaigns, you can have multiple ads. So if I just click on this particular account, let's say this is the account. I click on this account. Again, the hierarchy changes a little bit here. As you can see, these are campaign groups. Under this account, okay, this particular account, there are multiple campaign groups that I can create, okay, and under this campaign group, multiple campaigns I can create, and multiple under each campaign I can create multiple ads as well. Just like Google ads, it works the same way, right? So all the social media, everything, just like Google ads, all of them are from kind of a same bucket, so they work on the same kind of module. So basically that is how it works. Okay, so I will go back to the account part here. Okay, so here if I go create, if I want to create a new account, okay, so this is what you will get when you are creating. When you click on advertise, okay, advertise button, as we saw. So once you click on advertise button, these are the details you need to give. Your ad account name will be there, so obviously don't change that, keep it. Currency, change the currency as well. Okay, so select it, and your company name. So type in your company name. So that company page, once you create, automatically you will be able to see that company page name here. So once you give that, select that and save it. So once you select, you will be able to get the account name here. Okay. Right. So here again, if I select this, right, so this is the campaign group that is there. This is one campaign group that is there within this account. Now I need to create a new campaign group. So if I create a campaign, that campaign will be created under this group itself, because there is only one group here. So if I want to create another campaign group, I can create that. So remember this hierarchy. Don't forget this. It's pretty simple. Under each account, okay, so under each account, you can have multiple campaign groups. Okay, under each campaign group, you can have multiple campaigns, and under each campaigns, you can have multiple ads as well, right? So if I go under this campaign, if I click on this campaign group, this is the campaign that I have created. Okay, so this is the, if I go under this campaign, it will show me the ad that I have created for that particular campaign. So in this way, we will be able to see which is coming under which. Okay, so if I just close this, this is the campaign group. So let's start from creating a campaign group, and then campaigns, and then ads. Okay, so I will create a campaign group here. So details of the campaign group. For the whole campaign group, I'll have a certain budget. Campaign group, I will say that New Year's. Okay, this is the campaign group that I have. Right. So active status is active. So I'll just keep it as a draft now. Okay, status. I won't make it active. Here again, run continuously from a start date. Then again, schedule start date. Yes, set the start and end date, just like how we add in Google as well, right? So end date. So let's say 30th of next month. And then create. Okay, these are the details. Okay, so you want to add a budget here itself in the campaign group, you can add that as well. Set a start date and date so that for the whole group, no matter you create 10 different campaigns under it, it won't cross this budget. So let's say for this whole group, my budget is 1 lakh rupees. Okay, I might create 10 campaigns, 20 campaigns, but it won't uh, cross this particular budget. So I will click on create. Right. So new year's ad, this campaign group is created. Now I will click on this. So here for that particular campaign group, no campaign is created as of now. So I will create a campaign for that. So under each campaign, we can have multiple ads as well. Okay. So as you can see, draft is there where the budget is, as you can see, objective, audience, ad format, placement, budget, conversion tracking. So all these things we have to do. And then at last, step 3, as you can see, we have to set up our ads. So we'll go step by step and learn how to do it. Okay. So this is the group that we want to select. So it is asking us which group do you want to select. So new year's ad group. So this is what we want to select. Any other group you want to select, just use a different group and select that particular group, right? So this is the group that we selected that we want to create. Okay, so we will go to next, right? So here our option starts just like how Google ads had. We need to select our objectives. What is our objective? Is it brand awareness? We want to create brand awareness. We want to create visits, engagement, video views, conversions, any lead generation, website conversions, job applicants. So what is that? So let's select website visits here. So we want to increase our website visits. Okay. So I've selected the website visits, right? So great. So here, website visits, I want more people to visit a website destination on the site of my LinkedIn, right? So here, audience is there. Any particular saved audience, if you have, you will get it here. Again, that's again a different process to save audience and do that. So once you get much deeper into LinkedIn, you will try to you will get to understand that properly. LinkedIn audience, again, you want to select for members with a bachelor degree, experts in biotechnology, anything you want. So, what do we want to do? Okay, so corporate, so see all audience also you can see here, anything particular, event planners, IT decisions. So these are the options that it has given us. So these are the saved templates that are there. So we don't want that. So I'll just close this. Okay. Right. So here we will select the audience according to our need. Okay. So we don't have this. So we will create our audience by ourselves. Okay. So location again, location targeting important. So wherever, whichever total India you want to select, you can select. You don't want that. So any particular cities in particular you want to select, you can select that city. Then again, let's select a few cities. Great. Great. So these are the cities that we have selected. Great. Right. So if you scroll down here, we can exclude any people in particular location, just like how Google works. Exclude locations as well. We can work according. We can select according to that as well. Right. So here your audience has their profile language set to English. So you want to select English here. So obviously you want to target them itself with English. Who is your target audience? Here we can actually go for detailed targeting. Include any person who have the following attributes. So edit it. So whoever has the following attributes, please select that as well. Okay, job functions, business development, marketing, sales. Yes, as you can see, audiences is there. Audience attribute. So I want to select add job functions as well. So any particular job functions that I would want to add here. Let's say accounting, I want to add administrative, I want to add, right? So here education, I want to add engineering people, people who are doing engineering, entrepreneurs as well, okay, into finance as well. So these people I can add as well. Okay, so I close this. So that job functions I have added, but these are audience where you previously have visited your pages, lookalike, and other audience also. So those audience you can create, but unfortunately now we don't have those audiences. Okay. Any particular skills, member skills, that particular member has any particular skills that also has skills in the sense when we were creating a profile, we provided certain skills, right? So here it's asking, do you want to target individual with particular skills in their profile, right? So that also we can target. So any particular skills as well, we can add that again. Member skills, as you can see, product for who is good at project coordination. I want to select that as well. Who is good at training, let's say who's good at training, who's good at employee training, who's good at training and development, training and delivery, right? So these people who have given their profile skills in their profile, who have defined their skills in their profile, right? So those people I would want to. So any attributes industry, remember here you gave in the details of how now you know how exactly LinkedIn utilizes your detail, because someone when someone is advertising, it will make sure it will show the exact individual what we have specified here. It will show that particular individual itself, that particular ad. Okay. So whatever information we have given, LinkedIn will use that to show us that particular ad. Okay. Great. So now details again here. So if we come down, company industries, anything we would want to change here, add any industry we want to add, construction, education, consumer services, right? So any other industry we want to add, we can just add that as well. So this is our audience targeting. Now it is also asking us enable audience expansion. So we're going to say yes. So we're not going to say that okay, only target this audience. We also tell LinkedIn that okay, fine. Apart from these audience, also venture into a few other audience as well. Not a problem. Okay, so once it is done, you can just save the audience. Okay, so I can save the audience for later. This one I can actually use the same audience. Any other ad I want to new year ad audience. So later I'm creating multiple campaigns in that particular campaign group of newer ad. I can do that as well. So I just save this, right? So audience is also saved. Now if I come here, there is the ad format. So as you can see, all the options I have given. So the placement budget and all, we will come to that a little bit later after this. Right, so single image, I want carousel, video, text ad, spotlight, message ad. So different types of ads are there. So we'll just select single image ad as of now. So if I come here, placement, where do I want it, right? So obviously LinkedIn, it is automatically taken, and LinkedIn audience network. Okay. LinkedIn's audience network are nothing but place ads on trusted third-party publishers where LinkedIn audience are engaged. Like, so I am a LinkedIn audience, right? But at the same time, I go to many other websites, many other platforms wherein I go there, I spend a lot of time there as well. So they are probably associated with LinkedIn as well. Okay, LinkedIn network as well. So LinkedIn will show the ads to me in those platforms as well. So I can select this if I want, or I can just remove it if I don't want it. So I just select it as of now. Okay, so here if I come down here, again I have options of budget and schedule here. So I want to set a daily budget. I want to say that daily I would want to spend not more than 2000 rupees. Okay, so this is what I want to spend, and here it will show me 30 days spent, how much I will be able to spend. 30 days, 30-day impressions on the right, depending on my targeting and everything that I've done. 95,000 to 2,60,000 impressions I can expect, and the CTR that I can get 2 lakh, around 7.76 clicks. I can actually. I am running an impression campaign, so whatever clicks I get, it's a bonus for me. So this is the CTR I can expect, and 30-day click is something between 680 to 1,900, and cost per click is anywhere between 44 rupees to 67 rupees. So all the details I will be getting here. Okay, one day if I want to see, 7-day, 30-day details also if I want to see about my campaign, I will be able to see this. So run campaign, start a set, start date and the end date. So end date, I will end it on this one. Okay, so as you can see, 30 days we have tracked. Okay, 99 days, right? So budgeting is done here. So we have done the budgeting. Bidding also, as you can see, maximum delivery, get the most results. Bidding is, remember in Google Ads, we bid saying that for per cost per click, you're not going to spend more than 5 rupees, something like that bidding. So we can choose two things here. One is maximum delivery, where it's say we are saying that get the most results possible without with our full budget. What would be our full budget? 2,000, that is 60,000 total for 1 month. So what it might do is it might utilize 1 day budget, 3,000 it might utilize in 1 day, where it's getting a lot of traction and results. And some days it might utilize just 1,000 rupees. So it depends on that, or we can just put a cost cap as well. Okay, per landing page click or anything, you can put a cost cap. So usually we go for maximum delivery, wherein unless and until it's very niche targeting and other stuff, right? So maximum delivery, you can go for, wherein LinkedIn itself will try really hard to get you good results. Okay, so here again conversions tracking, purchase conversion we had set up long back, so that purchase conversion tracking we have selected here. Okay, great. So all the options, everything we have selected here, whatever was needed. Now we will go and create ads. Okay. Okay. So here you want to create an ad out of your existing content that you have created, any post or anything, you can select that. Or you want to create any new ads out of it completely. So you can just create complete new ad itself, right? So here on the left hand side, whatever changes you make, on the right hand side, you will be able to see that particular changes of the ad, right? So here, let's say first ad here is New Year, discount or something, right? So I will just write your word destination URL. I will just give a URL. It is needed. It is compulsory. Okay. I'll just give this. Okay. So add images. So headline I will give. Right. So body text. Body text. This one. That PNG. So this also acts as a keyword here. Remember all text, as we saw in our SEO. This is also very important. Library. It will take some time to this one. I'll just select it. Okay, so this image is selected. So as you can see, this is how the ad looks like. The image also comes. Okay, so the headline, everything that you give, all the details, destination, introduction text. Right? So here on top, you will be able to here you will be able to see the headline as well. So as you can see, this is the headline that you will be able to see. Right? So images, everything you have provided, description also. Right? So description also we are able to provide here. Right, so it should come below this headline. So once this is done, the final option here is, one second, call to action. So what do you want? So apply, download, view, sign up. So sign up. So once they click on this particular ad, they'll be taken to this particular page of us, whatever it is, lead generation page or anything that we would want to have, right? So those they will be taken to that particular page, and there from there we can generate a lead or make sale, whatever we want. Once this is done, we will just click on create. Okay, so add to campaign, great. So then create. Right, so create ad has been created here. So if you just scroll down here, right? So next, right, right. So it is not active. It is in this one. Okay, so the ad, everything has been created. Great. Right. So I will go back to the campaign manager here. So if I go back to the campaign manager again under this account, okay, under this particular ad group, okay, under this particular campaign that we create just now, website visit, this is the particular ad that we created. And this ad, once you create, it will give you all the options, okay, cost per result, how many impression it got, how many clicks it got, average CTR, again click through rate, how many people have seen the ad, to how many people have clicked on the ad, right? So how much you have bid, average CPM, that is cost per thousand impression, cost average cost per click. So conversions, what is the cost per conversions? So everything, how many leads have been generated, right? So cost per lead, event registrations. So everything, all the details that you would want, you will get it, right? So once you start running the ad as an ad manager in a company, you will be able to get these results and then analyze those results and then go back and do a better job next time around. Okay, so it's a simple process. Once you learn creating ads on a particular platform, any one platform, then creating ads on other platforms becomes that much easier. Few changes will be there here and there. Targeting options, a few structural changes would be there. Few different options will come up in those targeting options, right? So again, you can just take a step back, understand that, learn about it, and then you can go ahead and start creating, right? So easily, it's all free tools, right? You can just go and create a LinkedIn page, any dummy company page you can create now. Then you can create these ads and see how it's working, right? So in that way itself, you can gain experience, right? So in an interview, people are asking you questions and other things, then it will be much easier for you to handle them. Even as an intern, again questions will be asked. So if you come out as a smart intern, then you might end up getting that particular job very quickly as well, right? So basically again, that's a kind of thing we are also looking at as interviewers, right? So you can create this page. As you saw, it just took me 2 minutes to create a page. Okay, so I didn't create, but giving all the information and create a page. So once the page is created, again creating a campaign as well. So if you don't have a website, you can just give a dummy website, xyz.com or something like that, and you can just just keep the campaign. If you want to delete the campaign, again select the campaign and then go and delete the campaign as well. If you want to export it, you can export it, delete it, anything you would want to make, just go and delete the campaign. Okay, great. So this was about LinkedIn. So we studied how LinkedIn works. So we saw how to create a very good LinkedIn profile, how to create LinkedIn business page, and how to run LinkedIn ads as well. How does LinkedIn ads work, right? So any questions you have, guys, of today's session? Okay. So any questions you have for today's session, please ask. Any questions, guys, for today's session? Please ask. Again, tomorrow session. Tomorrow again one more session is there. So we'll go through Facebook and if possible a little yes, Facebook and YouTube. We'll try to cover both. I mean, both are like simple itself. All of you all know how to use Facebook, how to use YouTube as well. So those two things we will try to cover important things in those two particular social media platforms. Okay. Okay. So any questions? Email marketing, I'll share the presentation with you people because again tomorrow session I'm not sure we'll be able to complete email marketing completely. So let's see, I will design the session in such a way, let's not take a break or anything, continuously we'll do that, and if we are able to cover email marketing also, then that's great. Okay. Okay, Ranjit. So any more questions? Yes, any more questions? Okay, Ranjit, did you get your answer? You can just let me know, okay, so that your answer is clear. Okay, great. Okay, any questions, guys? Please ask. Couple of more minutes. Any questions? Attendance link has been shared, guys. Just go through it. Okay. If you're joining the session now, just for attendance, okay. Again, tomorrow's session again we will go through Facebook, YouTube, and email marketing. Try to finish, go through those three things quickly. Yeah. What is the benefit of camping? It's not camping, it's campaign. It's campaign, right? So campaign, under campaign, it's like a hierarchy they have created so that there is no confusion. Okay, so under one branch you can have multiple branches, and again under that particular branch you can have multiple, so it will be easier for us to track as well. Okay, great. So any more questions? Anyone has any questions? Please ask. Okay, great. Okay, guys, thank you so much. I will see you tomorrow. You all have a good night, and we will continue tomorrow. Okay, great. Thank you so much, guys.
Amar?
Yes, yes.